Okay. Let's. Do you have any enemy in your heart?
Yeah.
You?
I don't think you don't.
Okay. Others? Yes. Another yes.
I don't have enemies, but sometimes I get angry and resent people.
Yeah. Okay.
My enemy, my student.
Okay. Next question. What is your feeling toward your enemy? One is, I will never forgive my enemy. Second one is, I have forgiven, but I don't see him anymore. I don't have that Peter hatred anymore, but I don't, see him anymore. I don't care about him. Third one is, I love my enemy.
Yeah, I love my enemy. I told them because I love you.
Okay. So this question is just to see where I am. Okay. All right. Question 2. Everybody, please write it down. What you have been doing and what Jesus asks you to do. Okay. A. Shepherd Isaac. What you have been doing to your enemy.
Right now?
So you don't have any enemy? Okay,
I used to have.
When you had the enemy?
And I hated
Yeah,
my enemy.
Okay, hated. And what Jesus asks you to do?
She just love your enemies.
Love your enemy. Okay, Alan, B.
To those who hate me.
Somebody hate you, then what you have been doing?
Nobody told me he or she hate me.
Okay. All right. So, what does Jesus ask you to do?
Love your enemy.
To those who hate you, Jesus said, "Too good,
to
too good." Okay, Sister Judy C.
To those who curse me, usually I put the hatred in my heart and find a way to revenge.
Revenge. Okay, revenge. All right.
Jesus told me to bless.
Bless. This one really, I couldn't do it because if I bless them, my enemy is blessed. It's a big trouble. No, my enemy shouldn't be blessed. My enemy should be ruined. So I couldn't do it. Even though I studied this passage, I couldn't bless my enemy because I wanted my enemy to die. Okay, D, question D.
Don't to those who abuse me.
Here also abuse means persecute you, maltreat you, abuse you, persecute you.
I don't want to get away from them.
Yeah, avoid them.
Avoid them. And protect myself.
Yeah,
Defend myself.
right. And what does Jesus ask you to do?
It says pray. Pray for those who
pray. And so, question E.
What is the reading? strategy for hatred? Love.
Yeah. You know, we are, oh, I forgot my article. We are not far from the enemies because look at what enemy does. Enemy does. They hate me and they curse me and they abuse me, persecute me. And then in response, what we do, we hate them too. Yeah, we hate them too. And then we cannot bless. I mean, I don't curse, but I don't bless them. No, I cannot bless them. And I cannot pray for them. It's a big trouble if my enemy is blessed and then, so I cannot pray for them. So Jesus said, love, and then do good, and then bless them, and pray for them. And I look at this one, I am the same, not far from each other. Myself is the very close to, but this one is drastically different. This one different. So this is winning strategy over hatred is to conquer hatred with love. Conquer hatred with love. So, I forgave my enemy, but I don't want to see him anymore. We cannot conquer him. It says we have to conquer hatred with 100 times bigger love. So we cannot conquer hatred with more hatred. That's the Muslims do. Muslims do. They hate and so they kill. But Jesus' teaching is opposite. Conquer hatred with greater love. Amen. So we cannot conquer hatred with worse hatred, right? With love. Okay, question 3. Supervisor?
Number 3. To one who strikes you on the cheek, offer the others also. And from one who takes away your cloak, do not withhold your tunic either.
Okay, these two teaching is the same theme. It goes together. Okay, question A.
Why does one strike you on the cheek?
Have you ever been hit on your face, on your cheek? No experience?
No, long time ago. I think it's elementary teacher.
Wow.
I don't remember his name. I forgot. A long time ago.
So, why did your teacher strike you on the cheek?
Honestly, I don't remember. But I do remember he hit my cheek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is enemy hit you. enemy hit on the cheek. And so why do you think the enemy strike you on the cheek? Yeah.
I think I don't remember anybody. Well, I don't remember. Once I struck myself. Why did I do this so stupid thing?
I see. Okay. When enemy strike you on the cheek, because enemy hate you, it is, expression of hatred and anger. Out of unbearable hatred, anger, strike you on the cheek. Okay. Question B, Alan.
Question B.
Number 3, question B.
What would you do when someone strikes you on the cheek?
What would you do?
I just should. I don't remember anybody who strikes me on
Okay.
the cheek.
Okay.
Just myself.
So, if your enemy strike you on the cheek, I will strike back right away. No, I'm not gonna take it. Yeah, I would strike right away because, it is so humiliating. I get so humiliated, insulted, and physically painful. Why should I take it? Bam! All right. And then this kind of act break a friendship, break relationship, and make a permanent enemy. All right. Question C.
Why does Jesus ask you to offer the other cheek also?
Jesus said, turn the other cheek also, so that the enemy can strike you the other side too. Why?
Honestly, I don't know.
So
It's I don't know. It's two big loves, so I cannot handle this love. Actually,
others have any idea why Jesus said, when somebody hit you here, don't act like me, but turn to the one so they can hit here too. Does Jesus wants us to be a loser? What do you think? We don't bite back, but turn the other one. Okay, strike me here too. What do you think? The enemy will
when
feel.
we will, I think, kind of calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Yeah.
In school, it's clear. Someone hit, so one person hit first, 3-day suspension. The other one hit back, 1-day suspension.
Because self-defense.
No.
Wow.
They both suspended.
Oh.
Because it's mutual.
Oh.
When somebody hit and then stay still, hit again, stay still and report. No suspension. But hit back, both suspended. So it's according to the Bible. And we hit, then stay and hit again, then go talk to principal.
Go for the other side.
Okay, so Jesus is saying, when enemy hit you, it's full of hatred, anger, hatred, bad things, Jesus, that person is releasing his anger and hatred. It's coming out. It is coming out. But if I hit back, it will only escalate. Bam, 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 And then hatred will grow bigger and bigger. But Jesus say, you can stop it. And how to stop it? It's hatred, the anger is boiling it. He needs to release. The enemy needs to release it, so that he hit. But Jesus said to Christians, bear it, bear the hatred, and it will stop there. Bear it. This is kind of a secret. Only who does it can understand what it is. But bear it. It's not humiliation. It's not, insult or loser. Bear another pain. Bear it. This is the way. Conquer hatred with love. So Jesus is saying, be ready to bear another physical pain, another blow. But this is going to conquer hatred. Question B.
Why does one take away your cloak? Because they want it. They don't want it. Buy it. They don't care about you as a person.
This is also your enemy does, Your enemy does. Your enemy wanna take your cloak. Okay, cloak is outside, wearing the outside, and tunic is more like the inside. So, in Gospel Matthew chapter 5, when you look at it, same sentence, someone wanna take your cloak to sue you as something, as evidence, or sue you. I don't know. So this is bad intention. Okay, F, Karen. E.
What would you do with someone to steal your clothes?
So your enemy trying to take your clothes. What would you do?
I would try to get it back and have it sold.
I would say, don't dare touch my clothes. I won't let anybody take my, clothes. I will refuse it. And then Shepherd Isaac F.
Why does Jesus ask you to allow him to take your tunic too?
Okay, so then give him your underwear too.
I do believe it's a similar
It's
way
very
of principle.
similar,
Cool
right?
down enemies
Right.
and then release his anger.
Right. Let enemy express his hatred. Do it. Release his hatred and bear them. Endure them. Endure it. And it looks like you are a loser. You are pitiful, humiliated person. But it is not. It's a big secret of winning with love. I understand this because I experienced it. Okay, I try to make it short. At work, I ended up making my charge nurse my enemy. It's a long story, but we ended up unintentionally. So my charge nurse became enemy, you know. And then she has authority. She has authority, and I'm a STEM nurse, regular nurse. She tried to kill me because she will give me the most typical assignment. And then not only typical assignment, she tried to sabotage me. So, she make a hole that I may fall into it, make a mistake, and lose my job and my license. And so when I go to work, I get like so nervous. And then my situation was I couldn't quit that job. I had to maintain. So I had no choice to go to work. Then I faced her. So I was thinking really deeply what I should do. What she does, I can collect evidence and I can appeal it to her superior, to supervisor. I can give the evidence. She has done this to me, so I'm suffering and I need, justice. I can do that. Another choice is if I do that, I go to the supervisor and I correct it. What happened? Her anger remains in her heart. Hatred remains unsolved. And then she will try to another way to harm me. Or we will never become a friend. Never. So I decided I aiming at to solve her hatred in her heart. That is receive what she does. In a way, I turn another cheek to her so that she can strike. And so that every day going to work was hell. But I knew what she's doing. I knew. And then I was bearing it, every day bearing it. And it took about 6 months and I became sick. I couldn't take it anymore. I became physically sick and I couldn't go to work. I was very sick. Do you know who came to my house? Yeah, she came to my house and she brought the IV solution, tube and needles, and then she found out how I was honest. And then, she asked me some alcohol sponge. The nurses always have some betadine sponge, alcohol sponge they bring from the hospital. I had none. I had none at my home. So she put the needle in and she said, she asked me, tape. I didn't have any tape. I had only scotch tape, stationery, my children's school scotch tape. I had no single item from hospital. Anyway, she put it and then she left. I didn't say anything to her. She didn't say anything to me. Ever since we became the best friend. The best friend. Really, when I fought it, I endured. Let her hate me, kill me, do it, whatever you want to do. That's what you want to do it. Do it to me. And then I couldn't take it anymore. I got sick, right? But she somehow, her conscience, she knew what she did. And then until I left, oh my goodness, we became so good friends. Yeah. This is what it means. If your enemy strike you here, then turn and bear it, and eventually you will conquer the hatred. Your love will conquer the hatred. It is amazing when you experience this. Amen. What do you want to say?
How if we don't have any enemies? I'm just kidding.
I have no answer for that, but
I'm just kidding.
this is what Jesus means. Jesus means. Don't fight back. Don't hit it back. Then the hatred remains. We cannot win that soul. We have to win that soul. Okay. There is no question G, but I ask you, we have to differentiate here. Criminals hitting you and enemies hitting you is different. If the robber comes to your driving way and hit you on the cheek, what would you do? Right, run away. Don't turn your cheek to the other.
Well, since we live in Texas,
Uh-huh.
usually we have the concealed carry thing.
Uh-huh.
So basically, someone could just show them
Shoot.
their guns and
Uh-huh. Just we don't hit back. Okay, so when criminals try to rape you and take your clothes, you're gonna keep your underwear too? No. So we have to differentiate. Jesus didn't mean criminals act. This one your personal enemy. But also the meaning is not literally, turn your cheek, but the meaning is that you don't hit back. You endure, you bore it. Then you can eventually conquer that soul, that hatred with great love and endurance. Wow. Question 4.
Question 4.
give to everyone who begs from you, and do not demand back. Do to others as you would have them do to you. What? Why does one beg from you? Because they see you have a lot.
Yeah. They see you have something and they don't have. They don't have. There's also another reason. Another reason is there are people who wants to receive, who love free gift, and just they see, oh, Shepherd Roman, do you need this? If you don't need, can I take it?
Oh, is it like this?
Yeah.
Is it like this?
Yeah.
When you're on a date and your date still has some food and you say, "Oh, do you want that? Oh, could I have yours?"
Right.
Jeez.
There are people who wants. So eyes is very open. Oh, Alan has this camera. Alan, can I borrow your camera?
You'll never see that
Sister
again.
Judy, I see you have a sewing machine. Do you need it? Can I have it? I mean, I don't know. There is that kind of people who really, it is the personality. So Jesus said, give. They want you, give. I mean, it strains relationship. If that kind of a person is around you, it strains the relationship because that person always wants something out of you. So relationship become very sour. And then Jesus said, instead of ruining relationship, love that person and give. Don't argue. Give. Okay, question B.
B. How do you want to be treated by others? B. Some people could be friendly, kind to me.
Yeah, Jesus said, do to others as you would have them do to you. So, as you want to be treated by others, you treat others like that. So, it returns to you. If you do good, to others, the goodness returns to you. But I was thinking, how I want to be treated by others, or how I want to treat myself. I always want the best thing for myself, the best thing for myself. I want to be loved. I want to be honored. I want to be, feel good, precious, the best clothes, food. So then, as I love myself, do it to others. Do it to others. The others also want to have a safe, desire to others. Uh, Question 5.
If you love those who love you, what benefit is that to you? If you do good to those who do good to you, what benefit is that to you? If you lend to those from whom you expect to receive, what credit is that to you?
Yeah.
Who practices like this?
So look at this. If you love those who love you, Karen loves me, so I love her. And she doesn't love me, I don't love her. Right? So, and then Joan is so nice to me. So I'm nice to her. But if she's not nice to me, I'm not going to be nice. Okay. And then between Judy and I, the money is very clear. If I borrow from her $1, I pay back. She borrows from me $5, she pays back. I mean, this is very, very clear, that keep us have a good relationship. But it says, if you lend to those from whom you expect to receive, what credit is that to you? So, question A. Question A. Whose turn? Okay.
Who practice like this?
Mm-hmm.
Even non-Christians.
So, what did the Jesus say?
This is good people.
Or even,
This is good.
sinners.
Okay. If you love those who love you, sinners do that. If you do good to those who do good to you, sinners do that. If you borrow money, you pay back exactly, sinners do that. This is Jesus said. Sinners practice this. This is a sinner's standard. It's like tax collectors, among sinners. Okay, question B.
I have a question. So this said, for even sinners do the same.
Yeah.
It means we do and the sinners do. So it includes
Everybody.
Everybody. Uh-huh.
But my standard, that's the good people. You love them, they hate you. you give lend the money, they don't give back. A lot of them are
Good person. Okay.
worse than sinners. Worse than sinners.
Okay. B. Then B.
What is good in this relationship in the eyes of men? It's like equal.
Right. Equal. Balance zero relationship. This is good relationship because equal. Okay. If you love me, I love you. If you don't love me, I don't love you. So this is a balance zero. I receive one, so I give one. And then zero. Balance zero. And you gave me two, so I give you two. Okay, so zero. Give back and forth. This this is good relationship, ideal relationship. You have no burden. Like a Christmas present. My sister was so mad, so angry, because she gave a Christmas present, $100 worth present, but she received from that person $20. She was so mad. $20. So she gave $100, and she got returned $20. And she was so mad because she lost $80. Yeah, and make her angry. So if the person who received sent like $90, $80, or $110, and she would be happy, very close. So it was out of balance. Zero balance relationship is very good, but like and my sister said, I'm not gonna give her a Christmas present anymore. Okay. I gave that person 5, right? I gave it, so I lost it. And then I received only 1. So that's -4, right? If it is always like this, we come out of that relationship. We don't have a relationship with that person anymore because we constantly lose with that person. So bye-bye. Okay. Question C.
What is lack in this relationship in the eyes of God? So love your enemies, do good to them, and lend to them without expecting to get anything back. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, because He is kind to the ungrateful and wicked. So God likeness.
Yeah. Okay. Zero relationship. Zero relationship. You receive 10, you gave 10. So you make a balance, zero. And there is nothing God can reward you. Nothing God can reward you. Because you already got even. When do you think God will prepare your reward? Yeah, yeah. You gave 100, or you received only 20, and you lost the 80, right? You lost the 80. God sees, this is, God said, God can reward. Seems like we lost. Stupid. Always like people use me, take advantage of my kindness. No. This will, God will reward. What we got minus in relationship, God will reward. And great, Jesus said, great reward.
Amen.
Okay, so in relationship, what we think we get used to is really different from what God sees. It's different. Okay, question 6.
6. But love your enemies, do good to them, and lend to them without get anything back. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. And who practice like this?
Who practice like this?
Jesus.
Right, Jesus. This is Jesus' practice. He loved his enemy. And then he doesn't do any harm. He does good and he lends anything, expecting returning. And because his heart is merciful, this is God's practice. Question B.
Who owns whom in this relationship? I think we owe God.
Yeah, we owe God. And this relationship, giver. He giver. And the receiver. He receives not because he's worthy. He is bit of hatred, anger, as an enemy, and what? Disgusting, disgusting. They borrow money and don't pay back, and what else? Not pay. Or they just come in and take whatever you have. Give me, give me, give me. Give me, give me, give me. Big giver, Jesus. Not because this person is worthy, but unworthy. Unworthy. So this receiver owes a lot to this person, to the giver, owes a lot. Right? It's a lot. So this person owes this person money, love, mercy, and then what? Patience, all the endurance. Finally, because of this giver, this person will come out of this. Okay, C.
What will God do to you who give and endure material loss? And for your enemy do good and expect nothing in return, and your reward will be great, and you will be sons of the Most High.
Right. Your reward will be great. This person, your reward will be great. God prepares great reward. God prepares great reward. Okay, D, question D.
How will your inner character be recognized?
Yeah, you are the sons of the Most High. And you say, you are God's children. You are God's daughters, God's sons. And okay, so I say I'm an elder of so and so church, but they don't have this character. This character. I'm a pastor so and so church. Have no this character. But as we did the number 2, we're not born with this character, but when we obey one by one, then we start to grow in this character. So when we don't grow in this character, we become teeth to teeth, eye to eye, ear to ear, slap to slap. But we can overcome it when we obey this one, so that we possess really love of God, that we can conquer all the hatred. So God's love will spread us. So we need to grow in this character. Uh, I really hated my enemy. I was so angry at God because Jesus said, love your enemy. I said, no, I cannot do that. Why you ask me love my enemy? But you know what? My enemy died. Anyway, anyway, it was one of the hardest word in the Bible. This is the hardest word in the Bible that to obey. But I don't have hatred. I don't have hatred, but I still cannot actively love my enemy. Okay, that's my condition. Question 8.
Who received this love and mercy from Jesus? Um, everyone who asked?
Yeah, we received His love. Jesus treated each one of us with His love. We are enemies of Jesus and full of hatred. Jesus loved, endured, and prayed for us and blessed us. And Jesus do only good things for us, no bad thing. He only did good for us. So because of Jesus treated us like that, Jesus' love conquered our heart, conquered hatred in our heart. Now Jesus commands us to do the same as children of God, because we have received this love from Jesus. Okay, today's Bible study is up to here. We can share and pray. Okay. I didn't want to go first.